no more. I wanna but I'm broken hearted. Cry, but I like to party. Touch, but I got nobody here on my own.
What's up, guys? So I am back with a brand new video. This video will be different. One, because he says he isn't with me, but guys, let's be real, he really isn't in these videos. Two, it is on a more touchy subject, but to kind of distract myself with the subject, I'm going to be making slime today. So let me just start off with the ingredients I have here for slime. If the camera shakes, I'm sorry, it's because I have like it on the phone. Well, I'm recording on my phone and I have it like on my makeup box thing for it to stand. But yeah, let me continue. So we have clear glue. We have beautiful shaving cream, which I can't really finish all of this, which I don't think I'll use it all because, you know, my man needs it. And then we have contact solution. I might be adding a little bit of glitter, just don't know yet. But guys, this lighting is just coming off of my wall. It changes colors, watch. These are like such cute colors. You can get these like at Walmart in the garden section. Orange. I might film in a different color. Who knows? Maybe dark blue, light blue. Well, kind of the same. Green or yellow. But we're gonna stick with white. Maybe I'll change colors later. So I have been getting a lot of questions on getting a lot of questions on why Isaias and I say on Alizé in some of our videos. We rarely ever mention it, but some of y'all have caught onto it and have personally DM'd me or Snapchatted me about it. So I just kind of wanted to talk about it while making slime. But first step, let me just take off my ring because my man will kill me. Got it. It's a little stuck because I'm a little chubby. But so the story was I was pregnant. I conceived Alizé December 9th of 2018, and I didn't know I was pregnant. Mind you, didn't know. So since I didn't know I was pregnant, I mean, we were trying for a baby, don't get me wrong, but I just didn't know I was pregnant at the time. So, you know, Christmas came around. I was hoping I was pregnant around Christmas, but I didn't think to take a pregnancy test, only because it would have never crossed my mind that I was pregnant, only because he would leave out of town a lot. So whenever he was in town and we would, I guess, party, you know, he wasn't really around the days that technically would be considered conceiving days. So I'm gonna add a contact solution, guys. So since he wasn't around that time, I never thought like, oh, there's a possibility, girl, you can be pregnant. Never in a million years. January 7th, I remember her telling my mom, hey mom, I'm pregnant. And I remember telling her, hey mom, I think I'm pregnant. Guys, look how satisfying this looks. And she was just laughing, and I was like, no, I'm just kidding, I'm not pregnant. And she was just like, oh, okay, cool, you know. But then I had a pregnancy test already because Wall was constantly checking to see if I was pregnant. And I don't know why, but I just pretty much took the test just like as a joke. And I really thought this was gonna come out clear. I'm kind of upset. Just like kind of as like a joke and stuff. And I I took the pregnancy test, left it on the shower, like on the tub railing, and I went to my room, you know, went about my business. I went to go get the pregnancy test, and then I saw like pregnant, and I freaked out. I was like, oh my god, I'm pregnant. Like, oh my god, I'm pregnant. So I remember calling my sister-in-law and letting her know. And I remember, which my sister-in-law is the girl from DNM World. She's in the majority of our videos. And I remember her jumping up. I remember her sitting in the sofa and her jumping up and like going and freaking telling my Segura. My Segura was crying, which like made me so happy and stuff. So we're all there, right? We're all talking on the phone, FaceTime, and at the time Isaias was in Tyler, Texas working, because he did work out of town a lot. And I wanted to tell him, but I didn't know when he was coming home. And I mean, hello, we've been trying to have a baby and you get pregnant like the weirdest time that you never even think you'd be pregnant. Like, come on, like, wouldn't you want to say something? So I remember calling him on FaceTime, asking like, where were you? What are you doing? Like, you know, my normal stuff that I would normally ask him. And oh my god, guys, I don't even think this is slime. Mind you guys, I've never made slime before. So I remember telling him, he was like shocked and happy and everything. And you know, it just made me so happy. Well, I went to my first doctor's appointment with my mom and my stepmom. And I remember my ultrasound was like the sac and like a speck on the screen. The doctor goes, oh, you're 6 weeks pregnant. And I was like, there's no way, like, how? He goes, yeah, you're 6 weeks pregnant. I'm like, Poof. And I remember my stepmom saying like, oh, it's a pulita. Like, she calls her pulita because, I mean, she's known her since pulita, like literally, like she was as tiny as a pulga. So, you know, we're all there. We see the baby, well, the speck on the screen. She wasn't really a baby yet. And then I just sent the pictures to Isaias and everybody, just pretty much showing like, hey, you know, like first ultrasound visit, everything went well, like everything was good. And then Isaias actually came down for our second ultrasound video for our second ultrasound. And at the time I was 8 weeks, but I was measuring 7 weeks and 4 days, I believe. Yeah, 7 weeks and 4 days. And I mean, I got a feeling like something was wrong, and I had asked the ultrasound lady, like, hey, is everything okay? And stuff, and she was like, yeah, I mean, the doctor will talk to you about anything. I'm like, oh, okay, you know. And I mean, we got to see the heartbeat. We never really got to hear her heartbeat. So we went to speak to the doctor. Doctor said I was perfectly healthy. Just pretty much like walk every day, which I would walk every single day, take my vitamins, eat super healthy. I wouldn't eat any junk food, any spicy food, like nothing whatsoever. Like I was super healthy. Well, I was it's loud. Okay, well, I was at a job that was, oh my God, that was super stressful. So I was under a lot of stress. I was pretty much the only full-timer, and you know, all the work was always on me. So my manager and I didn't get along, like, whatsoever. He was the type to have favoritism all the time, like literally like favoritism all the time. So I asked for a transfer to a location, which I'm not going to disclose, only because privacy purposes. And I have nothing against this job. I refer people to this job to work. It's just my situation. Whatever work for them again, no. Well, I was having a lot of back pain. I feel like something was wrong. I did contact my doctor and he did inform me that everything was okay because, you know, I was already gonna hit my 11-week mark and, well, my 10-week mark, you know. And, guys, look, I'm being really distracted because it's a really emotional topic for me to discuss, but I was hitting around my 10-week mark and I feel like something was wrong. So I remember leaving work one day at 5 o'clock and he says I had gone to my mom to show them my new vehicle that we had just gotten because now we were proud owners of 2 vehicles. So I remember going, we discussed what food we were gonna have for my gender reveal, what food we were gonna have for my baby shower, everything, because we like to plan way ahead. Well, that night, which was a Friday, I remember going to the car and I remember Isaiah going and saying, like, telling me, "Are you hungry?" And my back was hurting really ugly, my side was hurting, so I was like, you know what, like, I think I'm hungry. Like, I ate tuna earlier, but you know, with the baby, not so much I need to eat more, it's just pretty much like you need to eat more healthy stuff, you know. So I'm there, we'll go to IHOP and I go to the restroom because I felt like I was bleeding, like I had so much discharge, I thought I was bleeding. And I remember telling Isaiah, like, I'm scared that I'm gonna have a miscarriage. And he goes, "What do you think?" I was like, "I don't know, it's just like a feeling that I have, like I'm scared that I'm gonna have one." And he was like, "Oh, well, I mean, don't feel like that, you know, like everything's okay, you know, you talk to your doctor and everything." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, like you're right." Well, I told him, "You're right," but I had like a conscience feeling like about it and stuff. Like I knew something wasn't right. And you know, we got home that night, we showered, went to bed, and around 3 in the morning, I got a really ugly sharp pain. So I got up and a little bit of water came down and I thought, wow, like I peed myself, like how embarrassing. So I went, I washed myself up really quick and then I changed clothing, of course, and then I went back to bed. And out of nowhere, I just got this really ugly pop in my stomach and I knew something at that point wasn't right. So I got up, checked myself, and the moment I stood up, like my water broke. And I mean, I don't know what it is to have your water break, but I knew it was that because there was just this pain right after it. And I felt like something come out, so I pulled my warm-ups down, my underwears down, I had like a piece of tissue. So I remember automatically panicking and I turned on the lights and I told Isaiah, I was like, "I'm having a miscarriage." And I dropped onto my knees and I already started bleeding and everything. And I was just in so much shock, like I didn't know what to do. So finally he got up out of bed, he jumped out of bed and everything, and we got dressed. His mom was there luckily, so he called her and I did inform her, like, I think I'm having a miscarriage. She came up to me and she goes, "No, don't think like that," and all this stuff. Just think positive, you know. And I was trying to think positive, but it's hard because when you try for a baby and you try and you just expect it and you get pregnant, and then for you to get pregnant and then do everything correctly, take your prenatals and you're supposed to eat breakfast, eat your lunch, eat your dinner, like don't eat any hot stuff, don't eat too much sweet, don't drink too much Coke, like drink only water, walk every day, to doing all of that stuff for it meaning nothing in the end, because in the end you still lose what you had the most, what you wanted the most, and that's the hardest part. So on the way to the hospital, I was in a lot of pain, and I get there and I'm really telling me like, "What can I help you with?" I was like, "I'm having a miscarriage." They checked me, they put me in a room, and I had to change out my warm-ups and stuff. And I remember sitting down and then I got back up. When I got up, I felt like something was there. So I did like a small push and she came out. She was super tiny. We personally didn't know what to do. I was in shock. I remember the nurse telling me to put her on the thing, and we did get to see her for a little bit. She was super tiny, like that tiny. You're talking about me being 3 months pregnant, and it was the ugliest feeling ever to know that you're in a hospital giving birth to your child too soon, and they're not going to take her home. Like everything you've had planned, like everything you've thought about, like your future is gonna look like, isn't gonna look like that anymore. And it's a hard thing to go through, especially for the dad to just watch the mother of your child go through pain, and your child, one moment you see them in an ultrasound and the next you see them on a hospital mat because that's it. The reason for losing her was stress, which I figured it was. She was a little girl. She was born at 4:15 in the morning, March 2nd, 2019. And it's a day that, hold up, give me a second. Sorry, I needed a moment to myself. My makeup's all ruined now. It was a day that was horrible for us in general. We left that same day and they prescribed me pills to not catch an infection or anything. And we went home, and when you have a miscarriage, you feel this emptiness inside you, like a piece of you is literally missing. Even till today, like it hurts. It hurts so much to know that you would have been so far along and your baby isn't there. To know that the days go by and every single day would have been closer to your due date, but your baby isn't there. So that's a really hard thing to go through, and not many people can understand, and not many people will take that into consideration, that one does go through that, not only the mother but the father as well. It's hard, it really is. And some of you guys want to know why, like we had said on Alizé. That's why, because we ended up naming our daughter Alizé Larissa Sainz. And Larissa is because my mom's name is Laura, so Laura in English, and my suegra's name is Melissa. So we combined them two and we named her Larissa Sainz because, well, Isaias is Sainz, and Alizé because my mom picked it out and I thought it was beautiful, just like my baby girl. So when we saw her, it was perfect. The most perfect thing. That's my story, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope whoever else has ever gone through a miscarriage, you know, maybe you can relate to my story in a way, you know. And I'm here to talk. My Instagram, my Snapchat is at the end of this video all the time, the outro. So if any of you guys ever want to talk, like, I'm here. I'm very open. You can ask me anything, and for me to share this with strangers, I mean, it's a lot. it's not just something that you want to just expose yourself to, especially that piece of vulnerability in your life. And that's the only reason why Isaiah didn't want to be in this video, because some people might think like, oh, we don't have our moments where we just sit down and cry, and we do. We had a moment today where we heard a song and it was about, you know, heaven and how the baby was doing and stuff, and it broke us because I would have been 29 weeks on Monday, and that hurts. And today is the 3rd, so 29 weeks on Monday, so I would have been 29 weeks and 3 days. That's a lot to take in. So that's my story. This is my slime. Didn't come out good. I didn't want to do glitter, guys, because I do have a dog. I don't want glitter getting everywhere, but it's super sticky. Like I said, I do not know how to make slime to like save a life. So hopefully everything else was good in this video. But don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll be back with more videos. Peace.